Maggie. You might know me from other documentaries, such as Bed on the Sex Tunnels, or perhaps my most recent documentary, where I expose a stalker. But today, we're going to be looking at someone new. You see, this is Rowan Gay. Mr. Gay, Baldy, whatever you want to call him. He was expelled from school a few weeks ago, but no one knows the true reason why. So in this documentary, we're going to do everything we can to discover the truth.
What the actual fuck are you doing on my property?
Since the incident, I've come up with 3 possible reasons why Baldy could have been expelled. Reason 1, because he shaved off his gay hair. Reason 2, he beat Mr. Houghton when gambling. And reason 3, he said the N-word. Nah, he would never say something like that. Anyway, to truly discover which of these reasons is why he was expelled, I think we need to talk to some experts. This is Daniel, and today he's going to talk to us about Rowan's gay hair. So Daniel, can you please explain what we mean by gay hair?
Well, as you know, Rowan's last name is gay. And his whole family has this unique curly hair.
I see.
And one day his mother went to him and said, "You've got gay hair," because of the family name, the curly hair.
I see. And this gay hair was beloved and worshipped by many, is that right?
Yes, you could say that. It was well appreciated amongst his family, his peers among the school, especially the teachers.
And because of this, there was a lot of outrage when he shaved it all off to become bald, right?
Well, you're mostly wrong in that aspect. So, as you see, most people refer to this bold version of him as prime Baldy.
I see.
And people really like the new look. But you are right in one aspect. One man did not like this new appearance, Mr. Houghton. He saw it as an act of rebellion, homophobic, and pushing out all the gayness in himself. Thus, suspending him.
This was a very compelling argument as to why the gay hair caused Baldy to be expelled. But there are other possible reasons. So now it's time to talk about him beating Mr. Houghton when gambling. This is Thomas, and today he's going to be talking to us about how Baldy beat Mr. Houghton when gambling. So to start with, Tom, can you please tell us about Mr. Houghton's gambling addiction?
So, we've all seen that video from 4 years ago, where Mr. Houghton quite clearly states that he has a terrible gambling addiction that he can't get away from. This is kind of the backstory to this theory about why Baldy might have got suspended.
And am I right in thinking that Baldy is very into gambling himself?
Of course, Rowan, Baldy, has been gambling for many years. This year he lost £100 million on gambling alone. After Mr. Houghton saw this, he might have had his gambling addiction threatened of him being the top 1 gambler in the UK. This meant that his other addiction of beating kids at gambling might have flared up. So, Mr. Houghton challenged Baldy to a 1v1 gambling battle, and Baldy won.
So this is another very compelling argument, and a very likely reason as to why Baldy was expelled. You see, Mr. Houghton got so mad about losing that the only comfort he could get was expelling him. So these are the main two reasons why I think Baldy was probably expelled. And at the end of the day, it's up to you what you think the main cause was. Personally, I believe it was that Baldy beat Mr. Houghton when gambling. This is because Mr. Houghton is so addicted to gambling that losing like that to a child that has made so much losses in the past, it must have been devastating for him. And because of this, I believe the only comfort and closure he could get on this was expelling him. So, you can decide what you think the true reason is, and maybe check out some of our other documentaries. See you next time.